Hello again, Shattered Worlds listeners, true heroes. We got another Patreon exclusive coming at you today. If you enjoy these voices and you want to hear more, go to patreon.com/shatteredworldsrpg and join the club. Bye. Yeah, what people don't know is if you're in the eclipse zone, your consciousness is switched with a mirror doppelganger until the next eclipse. So, what's up, Kristy, too?
Are you the evil Kristy or the good Kristy? Because I wasn't sure the first one. The first one.
Well, I wasn't sure either, so I guess we'll never know.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Shattered Worlds RPG. We got another Patreon exclusive or extended. We're going to do this D&D thing, Rise of the Defiler. Welcome back, our heroes, Kristy.
Eclipsty. Hi.
Ash.
I don't have something funny to say. Hello.
And Katarina.
You are now entering a time and a place known as the Twilight Zone. Hi.
What's up? Sako is off this week, so somebody can manage her.
She's at a
or
fancy
or,
podcast because she thinks she's too cool for us.
I am happy
Too
for
cool for this
anybody,
podcast.
anybody
No,
on this show that wants to get out there and mix it up in the pod sphere. Go for it.
Pods.
We could use the publicity.
Yes.
Indeed. All right.
Now it's time for all things considered. I'm sorry.
Yes, Katarina, please go get us some National Public Radio listeners. We don't mind slowing things down a bit and speaking in soft, measured voices, if that's what'll get listeners.
Plenty of wet lip sounds and dead air.
Lots of poignant sounding questions, but she's only really read the first 15 pages. Can you elaborate more on this new direction that the fairies and the intrepid group of followers are going in at? Do you think that we'll get through today? And is there, as we say, I don't know how to finish this, but I would insert something clever.
It's so hard when you're deep in an impression and you're like, I know the words are coming to an end, but I haven't done anything really yet, so I just keep
I have to wrap it up.
I want to jump. No!
And then your improv person's like, yes, and you're like, no,
leave me.
Let them die a natural death. Damn it, no more life support.
All right, it's D&D night. Ash, tell us what you missed last whenever that was.
Well, it's been months.
I'm sorry.
At least since the last eclipse.
Because I need you now tonight. I'm sorry. I need you more than ever. I'm sorry.
Something ain't right.
Wait, and together we're making it right. Because we'll be holding. Okay, I'm sorry.
Forever.
I'm so sorry. It's together we can make it to the end of the night. Something. Love is like it's on the opposite side. I really need you tonight.
And then there's some ghost football players for some reason.
That would be wild.
The video for that song is just bonkers.
It was the 80s. It was a lawless time for music videos.
I wouldn't mind if you put some ghost football players in this session. We can tackle a ghost.
Rugby for our everywhere else in the world but the U.S. listeners.
Very slow rugby.
Very slow rugby with helmets.
And
Less fashionable, but tighter pants.
Yes.
So, I mean, depending on if you're just like concerned on your ass looks in the outfit, it could be considered high fashion.
The only difference is aesthetic.
So, our last time we left off, you had escaped the clutches of Jasper the Wizard, recovered your items, and were hiding out in an apartment deep in enemy territory in the city of Old Mazak. And Kristy's character, it's been so long I've forgotten everybody's names. Matthias was peering out a curtain when he saw goon squads coming down the streets, dragging everyone out of their homes, and searching. You would assume searching for you, but maybe not. That they were dragging people out of their homes, going up to the apartments, dragging them out into the streets, in some cases beating them, and just basically roughing them up and being bad guys. So that's kind of where we left off.
That's where we are. We're all in this one room.
Yeah, you're basically in the safe house in this one room apartment, with Grossus's men combing the streets.
And we have a current quest. Are we in the middle of quests? Are we wrapping up a quest?
Your current quest is getting out of the city.
I'd like to cast Pass Without Trace on everyone.
Okay.
Matthias is also actively having like a mental breakdown because the dagger's gone.
Right. This magic dagger
Oof.
that Matthias searched so hard for is now missing, and it is likely in the hands of Jasper. Psychotic fourth wall breaking wizard.
Okay. So he says, all right, everybody, tight unit. We're going to sneak out the back. Stay within 30 feet of me. So you will have +10 to stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means.
Okay.
Where are we going?
We have to get out of this neighborhood.
I don't know where are we going without ever knowing the way, but the road that we walk on is not paved in gold. It's an old tome.
It's not paved in gold, but probably the skulls of humans and elves.
Possibly.
One of the things that you noticed out in the street with the death squads going up and down the street was these steam powered suits of armor. Actually, they're not steam powered. They're just like these big steel iron golems, maybe, or animated suits of armor that you've never seen before.
Did we check for magic, or do we know it's mechanical, or can we tell kind of what it is off?
You can't really tell from this. Is Matthias seeing this from the window? The rest of you are kind of
my bad
gathered in there.
So let's prepare to leave. Like, somebody should peek out the back door, but I want to take a look at these guys. Does anybody have any distinctive objects or insignia, hats, necklaces?
Well, they're all wearing uniforms.
So there's nothing that makes one stand out from any other?
No, not really. Maybe one of them has an eye patch, like one of the orc captains.
I want to study that eye patch.
As you're peeking through the curtains, they drag a family out into the street, screaming, and you can't hear what they're saying, but they're roughing up the dad, and they're threatening the kids, and then he screams and tries to draw a knife and they stab him.
It's time to leave.
Can I throw pyrotechnics down so they'll scatter and hopefully the good guys can get away?
I don't think this unit would be bedazzled that easily.
Okay, then I will.
Like, this is one of those run and hide kind of places, I feel like.
I just figured maybe I was up high enough I could kind of spread some mayhem without attracting too much attention, maybe help. But that's okay.
I mean, you can fly up there. Invisible, I guess. It's totally up to you. Like, I would advise against it, but it's up to you.
Nah, let's just continue on. I have seen death before.
Also, I will cast Beast Bond with Roz and send her or him out to do some recon.
Remind me what animal Ephemera K. Rutabaga the third is. Was that a rat?
Yes.
We got some info from the rat.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was a very particular rat.
Quite chummy, though.
Yes. If we just leave and we hide, they're just going to keep pulling people out of their homes and killing them. And then it's going to be all our fault. And we're going to mess up all over again. And then
Matthias, it's not our fault. This is a corrupt system. You can't blame those soldiers out there. I mean, you can, but they are the fingers of the hand, of the arm, of the beast that wields it. You know what I mean? We need to destroy the system from the top to save thousands instead of just one or two, and put ourselves at risk as well. I've had to make these kinds of calculations every day on the streets. Give food to this family, lose 12 others to disease.
Linwin does the elf is with you. Styx's cousin, and reminds everyone that Parnell, the leader of their group, who's also able to see the future, apparently, says that you are all destined to bring about Grossus' downfall someday. Just throwing that out there, that maybe it's good if we keep you safe for now. Long game, as it were.
Well, at least we know we get out of this alive. Hopefully.
Can we take a vote, like with the group, or does somebody want to take command?
I assumed you were in command, but all right then.
Styx is like, oh shit. All right, well, then we have to leave now. We can circle back around. Unless somebody can think of some way of saving these people that doesn't get half of them killed.
Chester's like, I could just bust some heads.
Yeah, probably not. Maybe I could enchant them, but I don't think so.
Okay, I'll send Roz out the back door and to find us a safe route.
So Roz goes out the apartment and down the stairs. There's an exit that leads out the back at the bottom of the stairs. The coast seems to be clear in the back alleys, at least for now.
Okay, cool. I'm like, it's clear. We should go.
All right. Let me follow you.
Okay. What order are you descending the stairs in?
Oh, God. I would say Chester, Matthias, Linwin, Laurel, me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cover the rear. So, and they have to be within 30 feet of me, so we're bunched up pretty close together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, maybe I should be in the middle.
Yeah, that would make the most sense.
I'll be in the middle. so we can spread out about 10, 15 feet apart as we go, so we don't all get seen together if some of us get seen. Stealth checks?
Sure.
Mhm.
I'll roll for Chester.
And don't forget you have plus 10. It's a 21 for me.
It's going to be a 27 for Matthias.
Wow.
Or,
Chester's actually pretty stealthy. Surprising.
I got,
he has
I got
disadvantage.
a 10 total. Ugh.
Did you add the plus 10?
Oh, not plus 10. So a 10. I got a 10 plus 10, so 20.
All right. Did you roll a 10? Did you add your stealth?
I rolled a 4, and
okay.
my stealth is a 6.
All right.
Plus a 10.
Plus a 10, 20.
It was a sad roll.
There's some creaky stairs, but you managed to avoid the worst of it. And make your way out the back door, where Ross is waiting, wagging his tail. From here, now that you're on the street, you can hear people shouting. You can hear the clang of arms. You can hear the clonk, clonk, clonk of the giant steel things.
Okay, Laurel, go invisible and get us some overwatch, and I will send a messenger up your way. Can I find a bird? Are there any birds here?
Yeah, there's birds. There's mostly crows.
Okay,
and
so when I need to,
blackbirds.
I can ask an animal to send a message to Laurel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Although I guess we need a way to get a message back. So that won't help there. Is there a way you could signal us somehow? Short of yelling.
Pyrotechnics.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Pyrotechnics.
I have color spray.
Okay, let's go color. Are those cantrips?
No, color sprays is a spell in it.
Slot. I have minor illusion cantrip and mage hand cantrip.
Minor illusion. So the minor illusion will be flock of birds is somebody charging us from that direction.
I can create a sound or an image. So a flock of birds pointing in the direction.
Matthias hands you a piece of paper and a crayon.
Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, you design some signs. Maybe they're like funny looking clouds. Whatever they are, we'll look up periodically. So you can tell us like to stop or run or take cover.
Oh, I thought it was like a big flock of birds pointing you in the direction we were supposed to like run in. But
that would be good too. Yeah, whatever you need to tell us.
Cloud Pictionary sounds good.
Okay.
I also can do sound. It doesn't have to just be a visual, apparently.
Oh yeah, it could be different bird calls, like a gull or a crow.
Call.
2 caws for it's all clear, 3 for run, 4 for take cover. Something like that.
I can make discrete sounds. Anyway.
Perfect.
I don't know if we need it yet.
And what's the range on that?
The whole. Do you want me to read the whole thing?
Just the range.
No larger. 30 feet. Or sorry, 30 feet / 5 feet.
Okay, I think a sound travels. So I mean, you could drop it over our head. So I don't think you have to be within 30 feet of us, but that's probably enough anyway. How tall are the buildings?
They're like 3-4 story apartments.
Okay, so you'll have to fly up higher than the roofs to get a good line of sight. But I think the sound will travel. Like if she shoots at 30 feet down, will we be able to hear it if we're farther down below it? Like, will it travel like a normal sound?
Yeah.
Okay. It's tricky with illusions, you know? Okay, so we're stealthing our way. Roz occasionally goes and comes back to let us know where there are no baddies.
What's the plan? Let me get my head straight around this. What's the plan again? Laurel's going to turn invisible and fly up
She's
above the
above
buildings.
us, like making sure we're not being attacked all of a sudden.
All right.
Roz is sniffing out a safe direction, and then it goes Chester, Matthias, and me. Oh, and my elf cousin will be in the middle.
Linwin. Okay.
Linwin. How come I can never remember Linwin? Linwin.
Oh.
That's a name crying out for a nickname. Winnie! Slow down!
So which direction are you going? You're pretty much one direction the alley opens up into the street where you saw soldiers.
Not that one.
Not that one. All right, so you're going the opposite direction of that. So hang on a second.